So, chat, we have some stuff to talk about. I played Pathfinder a little bit off stream last night. So what I did was I did a little bit of research on why Armag's tomb wasn't showing up. And what I found out was that what can essentially happen is if you take the course that we did yesterday, which is this way, then what can happen is you can do the high DC check of Armag's tomb, and then you get the DC lowering effect of Pike Stretch. But when you go back from Pike Stretch, because you already failed the first check, it doesn't actually do it again. So what I did was I went back to our save when we loaded, when we got level 13. I reapplied all the exact same levels. And the only thing I did differently, instead of going to here and going up this way to Six Bears, I went to here and I went this way down to Pike Stretch. Now, the important difference by doing that is that I have no longer triggered the check up here. And what that will do is make it that when we get closer, we will hopefully trigger the tomb.
I'm not afraid.
Okay, here we go. Oh, nope. Let's not do this on you. Yeah, so that's kind of one of the things you can do to kind of get around that issue. So I'm hoping it's going to work. I kind of got to that point last night, and then a bunch of other stuff came up, so I haven't been able to see if it's actually going to work yet. So we get to find out together today, is what I'm trying to say. Minus 8th Arc's... You're a poisonous giant? What? When are giants poisonous? What does that have to do with anything? Good God. Okay. Anyway, so what will hopefully happen is when we go up this way, if you keep your eyes right up there, it should have triggered. So it didn't. So now I'm wondering, can we trigger the check manually? Let's see. Man, the exact same spot. Let's try to avoid it. What the shit, dude? Okay, well, cool. I shall end. Have I done the 30-day research? No, I haven't. I haven't done any of the researches. What I'm trying to do is avoid doing the researches. If I can. Okay, let's get this on the floor.
Knock Knock used to lighting enemies on fire first.
God! Grr! This is a very frustrating way to start this game today. This is lots of frustration. Okay. Please don't get attacked. Ah, there it is! Beautiful. Save it. Excellent. That's what we wanted. Right there. Okay, we're going to run through the Six Bears event real quick while we have Amiri. Boop-a-doop-boop. Awesome. Okay.
All according to plan.
Oh, thanks, chat. So by doing that, what we just did was bypassed a large amount of time and BP that we would have needed to use to get that. So we just saved a huge amount of resources. Yeah, if you get relations up to 6 and 7, you reduce the training time for advisors upgrades by half. I need to get that immediately. Maybe we'll power up relations to try to do that. Okay, so I'm going to speed through this because we did this yesterday. Congratulations, Nylak. Here's some gold. Wherever you lead your tribe, why don't you stay in my lands? Amiri, maybe you can go back to your tribe. Have a great day, Nylak. Thanks for being you. Awesome. Okay. Am I on DF tonight? No, there's no DF tonight. Yeah. Co, do you know what it does to the dungeon if you do it fast? No, I have no idea. What does it do to the dungeon if you do it fast. Lord Arctia says, stay a while and listen. Oh, okay, nice. I like that. I like that. Do I want to know? I do want to know. Yes, please let me know. I would love to know. Because we're going to Armag's tomb. This is happening right now. Save it. It makes the dungeon devoid of loot. How dare you? How dare, are you trying to give me a heart attack? What is wrong with you, Whistler? God. Show me with a $10 tip. Hey, Co, first time ever tipping to anyone. Just want to say that I love your stream, and I wanted to ask which class you'd recommend for a Pathfinder beginner. Shomir, thank you for the $10 tip. What class I would recommend as a first timer is really dependent on how much you want to dive into the game mechanics. If you're looking for an easy class to play at the beginning, I recommend playing the class I'm playing now, Ranger. Ranger does not have a huge amount of skills, is very high damage, is a ranged class, so you won't find your game ending whenever your character gets gibbed, and or when a character gets gibbed. And yeah, they're very powerful. So I will say that Ranger is a very solid place to get started. Now, another great place to get started is a tank, because then arguably you wouldn't have to use Valerie, and Valerie, especially early to mid game, is a pretty terrible tank. So if you want it to be like a tank, like a paladin, or I mean, hell, there's even some really techie tanks like Magus or Crusader Priest, and there's all sorts of fun things. Inquisitor can make a good tank. There's all sorts of fun ways you can be a tank, and then of course, if you want a little bit easier for melee, you can look at like Fighter. Fighter is a very great class in Pathfinder. A straight fighter, if you do like two-hand or something, can be exceptionally powerful, have a good BAB the whole time, and tons of feats to work with. Like, you can really kind of make them pretty cool. So I would say base Ranger is a great starting class, but again, it really depends on just how complicated you want to get it. If you want to, like, for instance, a class that I would not recommend is Magus and multi-classing and things like that. Like, you can go crazy directions in this game and make extremely powerful classes that kind of like intertwine between multiple different classes and subclasses. But that's when you're talking about getting pretty advanced. So yeah. Also, another class I probably wouldn't recommend, Inquisitor, is a little bit techie for the beginning because they don't really fill a role. They can fill a bunch of different roles, but then how you spec them determines what roles they are. So if you don't spec them properly, they can become one of those like jack of all trades, but they're not really good at anything. So be careful with Inquisitor. Kineticist is also a pretty advanced class. I probably wouldn't recommend Kineticist as a first playthrough, just because you kind of have to understand exactly what the infusions do, what elements you're going to combine, if you're going to combine elements. That can get a little bit nuts. And then I would also avoid prestige classes for your first playthrough. Things like Arcane Trickster, Stalwart Defender. Those get a little bit more techie as well, and also that's when you start really have to looking at like proper min-maxing of your build levels. So yeah. Another really great beginner class is Alchemist. Alchemist is really cool because bombs are incredibly strong and they have some rudimentary casting abilities too. And you can also take alchemists in a lot of different directions. So as you play them, you can kind of decide what you want to do with them. If you want to be more castery or more focused on your damage bombs and what type of bombs plays a big deal. So yeah, anyway, probably a lot more information than you needed, but I hope that answered most of your questions. Whatever class you pick, you're in for a ride and you're going to have a good time. Some grim barbarians are sitting near the bonfire, speaking in low voices and casting sidelong glances towards the tomb entrance. Noticing you, one of them reaches for his weapon out of habit, but he catches himself and instead pats the space in the log beside him. Greetings, traveler. Come have a seat. Don't suppose you've heard anything about the battle between the Tiger Lords and Restov, have you? Who won? How'd it go? There wasn't even really a battle. The armies just stood staring at each other for a while, then the barbarians turned to head back to Numeria. So that's what happened. Well, maybe it's for the best. We couldn't have conquered Restov anyway, and this was at least this way, at least we didn't lose our fighters' lives figuring it out. Now, I thought I would be able to do the second option. Hold on. I kind of want to... The second option was basically saying the same thing, but talked about how their leader abandoned them. And that's a huge deal to barbarians. So I wonder if we can maybe get more information out of them if we let them know that their leader has turned tail. I didn't realize picking the first option would lock us out of the second option.
All according to plan.
Rumor has it the barbarian chieftain left his men in the middle of battle, so they turned their backs on him and returned to Numeria. Really? Then what are we sitting around here for? Quiet! Numeria's far away, and he's still very close. Okay, so a little bit different, but not too much. What is this place? The Tomb of Peerless Armag, great chieftain and invincible fighter. Damn his hide. What are you doing here? Our chieftain brought us here. He took several of us into the tomb with him and told the rest to wait outside. No one's left the place since, and we've been sitting here for weeks. Is it possible your chieftain's dead? Wait, you've been sitting here for weeks? Is it possible your chieftain's dead? Maybe, but what if he isn't? Oh, wait, time out. The sisters always claimed that once he exited the tomb, he'd be the mightiest fighter Galarian ever saw. Maybe they were lying. But what if they weren't? I'd certainly hate to be the one who disobeyed his orders. I'm going to go into the tomb. There's a sister standing guard at the entrance. She's a mighty witch, and she's crazy as a bat. She won't just let you in. And even if she did, there's a lot of traps down there. And if you make it past the traps, there's still Armag to deal with. He'll kill you. But hey, you're welcome to try. Aren't you fed up with this sister? I'd have finished her off a long time ago. 5,700 experience! It's kind of scary. She's a witch after all. Look at him, downright scared. No, you're right. It's long past time to rid ourselves of these witches and our crazy chieftain too. Hey everyone, get the sister! Down with Armag!
Cannot fight back. Best kind
Whoa.
to fight.
Okay, well. We just had them turn their backs on everything. Okay, that's cool. Where are we going? We're going up here, apparently? A small wall. Oh, they're already fighting her. Oh, get her. Get her.
I'm not used to lighting enemies on fire first.
Oh, no. Oh, Baleful Gaze is the worst, man. Their gazes are just... Oh, my God. She lived a lot longer than I thought she would, to be honest. The barbarians gather around the sister's bloody body, so that's it. The witch is gone. There's no turning back now. Armag won't waste any time investigating. He'll just tear our heads off. To the abyss with him. Are we supposed to wait here for him until we're old and gray? He's a traitor, not a chieftain. First, he takes us to conquer Restov without any proper scouting, like sheep to the slaughter, and then he leaves his forces right before a huge battle to go digging around in some hole in the ground. Other chieftains have been disposed for far less. Deposed. Right, enough is enough. I say whether he's alive or dead, we go back to Numeria. We'll tell the elders everything, and they can choose our new chieftain. Good luck to you. Good luck to you, too. The barbarians quickly pack up and leave. Cool. Okay, well, that was great.
In due time.
Oh, there's no loot on the body, though. Oh, that's too bad. Okay, so thankfully it looks only like one person got gazed.
When watched.
Whoa. Hold the phone. What was that, DC? 33.
I did as you asked.
There's not even anything good in there. Man, what a bunch of random stuff in this camp. The tent is dirty and untidy. Oh, okay. Thanks, Mom. Let's look down here. This isn't a big map, but I do want to make sure we go over everything. See if there's any hidden stuff down here. Yeah, we started Pathfinder at 11, so we just started. It's been like 5 or 10 minutes. Oh, I should, yeah, I didn't think about that. My bad. Oh, wait, you know what? No, I put that in the morning tweet, didn't I? Didn't I put we were going to be playing 11 today in the morning tweet? Let me see here. Yeah, okay, good. We're good. We good, boys, we good. All right, I think we're all set. We'll just check this little corner here. Oh, my. Oh, geez. What's all this? What's all this
That
then?
is not far.
Okay. All right, we're clear. Let's go. Tristan, did I give you a bunch of resto? I did. Did I give you greater resto? I did. Save. Boop. Beautiful. Okay.
As it should be.
All right. Syphoda, I did it? I did! Boop doop boo doop. Yeah, I'm off this afternoon watching my kids and playing EverQuest. I'm gonna do both those things, I think.
In due time.
Ooh, this place is large and in charge.
You see that?
You need to save scum the trials. They give too much XP to miss out on them.
All according to plan.
You say that, Odd Night, like I wasn't going to anyway. Oh, I will. Oh, no. Is this place full of specters? Oh.
I'm listening.
My death ward is on Jubilost.
Right here, my friend.
Sad face. Yeah, I'm pretty sure these are the, I'm gonna just quickly check this, but I'm pretty sure these are the guys that when they hit us we lose levels.
To victory!
I think. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna absolutely need Death Ward. Do I stream EQ? No, I just play EQ for fun. Off stream. Yeah, I am playing with a coalition with a bunch of awesome people from our community. But no, I mostly just play for fun off stream.
All according to plan.
Okay, so let's see here. We're gonna need to get some Death Ward going up in here. Okay, Tristan will be our Death Ward bro.
I'm listening.
So for now, what we'll do, super temporarily, is just pop this up. I wonder if Banishment would work against them. Okay, so we're gonna need Val to run in first and take the hits.
Here.
I shall end this suffering.
And then hopefully everyone else can. Okay. Good deal. Now, Death Ward does not have a super long cast on, or a super long time.
In due time.
So we'll need to be quick about this. We will probably have to rest at some point, but... I'm gonna have to not talk my head off like I normally do. We felt a cold breeze as soon as we entered the room. Ice shards appeared on the wall and floors, and a labyrinth of thick ice walls grew up all around us. The walls were waist high to a human, but they were head high to me. This is Lindsay talking. The center of the room had a pressure plate on the floor, while the entrance to the labyrinth had a massive pedestal carrying a tiger statue made of ice. The exit was at the far end of the room, locked of course, and the inscription above it read, "Trial of Strength." The air in the room was cool, and the temperature dropped with each passing moment. It seemed like the magic was stealing all warmth from the room bit by bit. Wasting no time, we... Alt-tabbed out of the game to check a wiki. No. Let's do Perception 35 first. Tried to cheat by standing on the pressure plate ourselves. Ah! Having come to the pressure plate, someone chanced to look up and noticed a huge spot of black soot on the ceiling above it. The labyrinth builders must have anticipated our plan and arranged something special for anyone trying to cheat their way through. Taking this into consideration, we decided to find another solution rather than take any chances. Athletics 35. Trickery. Let's do this one. Tried to pick the lock on the door. Actually, I kind of want this check now, too. Oh, we failed it. Again. Oh, no! And we all died. At least we did, because I didn't get experience, which is the same as dying, to be honest. Mad Gnome with the 22 months. Thank you, my dude. I appreciate it. Oh, come on! What we can do is,
I am yours to
Tab or
command.
Karn, quoting Twitter without leaving the source. You're better than this, buddy. You're better than this.
Here!
Something
Don't steal
bothering you?
people's tweets
Focus
as your
on
own
the
words,
goal.
sir. Let's take this out too. Let's go
What's the
here.
holdup?
Miri. Let's go.
All according to plan.
Now this is a 35 with a 25, so anything above a 10 should work. Before the biting frost could turn us into icicles, we began breaking the ice walls and pushing the statue through the gaps, moving ever closer to the center. Finally, the last word fell, and we pushed the ice tiger onto the pressure plate. The pressure plate trembled beneath the statue's weight, and then a roaring pillar of flame erupted all the way to the ceiling. The ice tiger evaporated in a heartbeat, along with the entire labyrinth. Can I hit both of those checks? Or did I only get a second check because I failed the first one? Does anyone know? You can max XP by doing trickery, int, perception, then 2 athletic checks. Really, Sterno? Oh my god, we're doing this. Oh my god, we're doing this. That is amazing. I'm going to put that on the screen real quick. Okay. Here we go. Let's see if this works. Okay, trickery. 180 experience. Okay. Int. Okay, got it. Oh, these are tiny though. Perception. Then athletics 25. Then 2 athletic 25 checks. And then the 35. Oh my god! Awesome! We nailed all of them. Okay, great. Thank you. Appreciate the tip there, dude. A cold chill emanates from the room. That makes sense.
I see something.
Ah, there we go. Anything else in here? Man, I already really missed Jubilost. Why did I bring Amiri here? I didn't need Amiri to here. I only needed Amiri for the freaking last place. I should go get Jubilost.
This requires your attention.
A century-old layer of...
I believe I found something.
Oh! A century-old layer of dust covers the floor of this passage. No one has walked here in many years. You know, except that guy from last week. But that's cool. Whatever. That's fine. We're not judging.
Done and done.
Okay.
In due time.
How did Tristian spot the trap? He didn't. Val did. Oh, maybe... Oh, no, you're right. Tristian did. I'm sorry. You're absolutely right. Oh, Val got this check. Okay. All right, we need to be real careful through here, because I remember there being some really high perception check traps. You hear a low, barely audible whisper. It seems like listening just a bit more would let you understand the words.
That is not far.
What's that?
Has the game gotten any better since launch? Played back prior to release at
did as
PAX
you
West and was looking forward to it, but the reviews made me rethink. Concrete Entree. When this game came out, it was a buggy mess. It was essentially a collection of features that were all half finished. I got to Act 5, having an extremely difficult time the entire way dealing with bugs, and it got to the point where I had to quit. I played 120 hours and I had to quit because the game was just too bad. 6 months later, the game has 2 DLCs, and in 6 months, this game has gone from what I just said to arguably the best CRPG since Baldur's Gate 2. This game is phenomenal now, to the point where I don't think I've run into a single major bug this playthrough, let alone minor bugs. I've barely hit any minor bugs this playthrough. Like, everything just works. Yeah, it's pretty great. It's pretty great. Like, this second run that I've been doing, not only have they fixed the game, but they added in a huge amount of functionality and features that I didn't have my first time through, like teleportation circles, and they've broken down how the kingdom stuff works now. There's been improvements, there's been changes, like, yeah. Murdoch says, what makes Baldur's Gate better? Well, it's Baldur's Gate 2 is not necessarily better, but it was one of the first. And what Baldur's Gate 2 did, you can tell that this game is a spiritual successor to Baldur's Gate 2 in terms of mechanics, presentation, UI. Like, it's not that Baldur's Gate 2 is better than this game, it's that it's the foundation for this game. So, yeah. That's more what it's like. Oh yeah, faster load times. Oh my god. Back when I played, I would load and reload, and it would take literal
Applause,
minutes
please.
at times. Like, I would hit reload, and at one point we timed a 68-second load screen for a quick load. A quick load at 68 seconds. So, yeah, now, I mean, you save and load the game, and it's a completely different experience. Granted, it's still somewhat long. You know, it's like, hell, I'll just show you. It's basically, this here used to take about a minute. Now it takes 10 seconds? Yeah. Awesome.
I did as you asked.
I am yours.
Oh, shit.
I won't let you down.
It's one of these things. All right, hold on.
Ready and willing.
Something bothering you?
Okay, the level thing is going to be on... How much does she have left? 9 minutes.
Done with waiting.
Please not rap skull.
I'm listening.
I don't think I can
Here.
fear it. I don't think I could baleful it, do you? That'd just be
Confide in
stupid
me.
if that worked.
Time's not
Don't
waiting.
you have
right
a
here,
really
my friend.
strong... Oh, let's do this. Let's do a big summon here. Maybe that'll help a little bit. Okay. Oh no! There's a trap there?
Repent!
Done and done.
Let us
Better get
go
in there,
as
boy.
one.
Oh god, here it comes, here it comes, here it comes. Damn it. We can cure that though. It's okay. If it's only one level on one person, we can work with that. Okay, so hopefully they're gonna stick. Let's go back.
Lighting enemies on fire first.
Awesome. Okay. So can regular
I'm listening.
restoration cure him? It did specifically just say, like restoration. So will this work? Awesome. 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 Feels good, man. Feels good. Okay. Well, that was a great fight. That's a really tough mob. Oz with the 5 years. Thank you, buddy. Ghost, we're using with the 2 years. Dirtier Pup with the 2 years as well. Happy anniversary, my dudes. Peanut Butter Kill. Hey, Cohen family. I want to thank the entire community and say how much I'll miss you guys soon. In a month time exactly, I'll be leaving for boot camp. I'm going to miss watching the daily streams. Thank you for that, dude. Pervy Sages with 1,000 cheers. Well, thank you, everybody. And Peanut Butter Kill, appreciate your service, man. Thank you. Thank you for it, dude. Thank you for it. All right. Ooh. +4 belt, +3 natural armor, ring +2, and cloak +2. Those are all decent items.
All according to plan.
Honestly, expected a little bit better off that guy, but... Oh, thanks, chat. Let's get this first.
I did as you asked.
Ghost leather. Okay, that sounds good.